Well, hello, good afternoon. It's your old mate Dave Spencer back with you once again. And this is the third part of our coverage of Newark on Trent on this now sunny November's day. We just passed the Remembrance Weekend. And it's great to have you here along with us. What are you going to see? Ha ha! We always see what we see. That's all we can do. No more, no less. And it's great to have you with us. Weather was cloudy earlier on, then it's come out sunny. We don't mind, we can handle both. So I better get on with what I'm here for. It's lunchtime and getting a bit thirsty. Piece of cake would be nice. So yes, without further ado, I'll crack on, do what I'm here for, perhaps have a chat as we go along. How's that? Ta-da for now, see you in a bit. Scooters, two-stroke, don't they? Absolute pen and ink. Oh. We were on the Isle of Wight once and it turned out it was the time when all the scooter people go. God, that was awful. He's signalling he's going to go off to the right. They've got a sort of bit of a sort of truck park down there, I think, these days. Oh, another tractor. Well, I'll tell you what, wherever it is, there's a lot of them. I know a lot of you like breakdown wagons. I'll make sure I get a shot of Burrows here. The trouble is, I can't always see you doing the old thumbs up here. Because the sun's going down in the sky and they might not be able to see very well. Come to think of which, I am wondering whether I should move a little bit up, but I think I'm trying to try and squeeze everything I can out of this spot here, because it has been very productive. Have you had a productive spot? Ah, you were squeezing it. I'm squeezing it all here for what it's worth. Now, that 61 deep is a beer. I know that, because I had a taste of it. Something to do with the depth of something, but I'm not quite sure what it was the depth of. So the 61, I think, is a sort of depth, but what it's a depth of, I don't know. You've all got these magic phones, haven't you? And you can look things up on them. Well, I can see what the time is, and if I'm really clever, I can get a text on them, usually a few weeks after it was sent. And if anybody ever rang me, I suppose I could get a phone call, but I wouldn't want it because I don't really switch it on very often. And he bought me one of those magic phones with a computer in them. It costs £10 a month for me to have it. I can't even turn it on, it's just sitting in the office. I have not got a clue how to turn it on. And what do you do with it? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Stand there looking at the internet while I'm filming? You see him, don't you? I've seen people sat eating dinner together in a restaurant, and all they're doing is looking at these little phone things. Have you seen the ones where they walk down the road and they must have the computer in their ear hole or something, and they're talking to themselves? Do they know that used to be a sign of madness? I think it still is. I think it's obsession. Sometimes people say, Dave, we'd like you to concentrate a little bit more on some of our smaller commercials. Now, how small do they want me to go down to though, really? You know, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, there's bands all over the place in my films, aren't there? When do I ever ignore them? Might not even want them there sometimes. Now some things are just nice, aren't they? That's nice. Let's get a good shot of it. And he's got his poppy on as well. Very nice. I'll get in a position for it. That's what you call exchanging pleasantries. The amount of sunny road here is getting more and more limited. It's the shadows from the signpost. There's a shadow from me. So if I moved a little bit, would it be worth it? No, because you won't be happy, Dave. It won't be as good as this. Gosh. Do you want plan A, B or C? Our government had a plan, you know, when this pandemic came along. It's just like I think they put it in the other pocket in their coat and couldn't find it. British sugar lorry. You see, they have made something with it. They're shipping it out by the ton. Oh, and back goes the Foden the other way. He's done a big circle there somehow. He's gone and fueled up or something. Or got his lunch. Turner's just coming along. Clouds bubbling up, which is not a bad thing actually for us. Let's see what happens. Well, how was the second part of our coverage of Newark? How did that suit you? Did it press all the right buttons? It's been lovely having you with us on this partly sunny day now, but it doesn't really matter because I can cope with sun midday, not too bad, even in mid-November. It's November 2021 and we just passed Remembrance Day, and of course we've got so many other things to remember as we rattle towards the end of the second year of the corona pandemic. Thankfully, Mandy and I have both been spared. We had our jabs pretty well in the first bunch, and ditto with the booster, so fingers crossed next year perhaps we'll be able to resume our overseas coverage, although we have already been to Southern Ireland, to Republic of Ireland, and got some great scenes there. So on behalf of myself and Mandy as well, mustn't forget Mandy, it's bye for now, and stay well, stay safe. God willing, we're all going to meet up again in the very near future for another one of our transport adventures. So, from me, ta-da, bye-bye.